Hey, what's going on, my J-Hen travel crew? This is your boy J-Hen, and I'm here. I know it's a little late on my side where I'm at in the Midwest. It's a little late right now, but I figured, hey, what the heck? It's people up all over the world and probably some folks up on the West Coast. So I wanted to come and do a live real quick just to talk about some travel stuff. I know I haven't gone live in a while, so I said I was going to start going live. At least once a week. And guess what, you guys? I just had to jump right in here to do it because I figured if I did it now, even if it was late, it'll get me into that habit of coming on here, going live. So it's going to talk about a few things. You know, it's now coming to an end of summertime in the next few weeks. We'll be approaching fall. Just wanted to talk about some of my summer travel stuff that I did this summer. I know you guys probably have seen some of my videos that I've been uploading, and I think in the spring I let you guys know about some of the trips that I had coming up. Um, just recently, you guys, I did post from one of my spring trips. I think I talked about it a little bit on my channel, but we did do a surprise party for my mom, Mama Tracy, out in Las Vegas. That video has been uploaded to my YouTube channel. If you've been seeing stuff since May from Las Vegas, some of that stuff is from that time when I went to Las Vegas in May for my mom's birthday, Mama Tracy. I know a lot of my subscribers like seeing some of my content when Mama Tracy's in the videos. So if you're looking to get your Mama Tracy fix, she does have a whole playlist that I created on my channel. Some people have been telling me that she needs to get her own channel. So I've been letting her know what the peoples have been saying out here in the land of YouTube. But if you haven't checked out this vlog from Mama Tracy's surprise birthday in Las Vegas, go ahead, check it out. You know how Mama Tracy is and how she gets down. And when the whole family gets together, you know, we have lots of fun. So that was a real good experience out in May when we went to Las Vegas. Also, recently this week, I took a did a flashback to last year October, and I uploaded the vlog. Well, it's kind of a vlog from my birthday party bash that I had up here in Wisconsin back in October of 2020. I just uploaded that a few days ago. So if you want to see the house that I rented this dope house, you guys. It was a barn actually in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And I mean, this barn was so dope. You got to check out that vlog, even if you skip through it, just to see the parts of what this house looked like. It's a barn that was renovated into a house. And I mean, it had a movie theater, had a fitness center, had a huge living room, eating areas, just a nice deck, indoor patio, tons of room, tons of space, outdoor fire pit. You know, if you want to check out that vlog from my birthday last year, check it out. I put a lot of funny stuff in there too. Some of my friends, family were making, I had a little confessional room set up. I couldn't put everything in there, you guys know, just because, you know, I ain't want to put too much in there, you know, because we kind of having, you know, we was turning up. So I put in what I could put in there. Let me see. Oh, Miss Cinnamon Spice is here, checking out the live. But yeah, in that video, it was just a really good time, really good a night. I didn't get to put too much stuff in there from when we had our costumes on. We really didn't even have them on that long, and I didn't really record because I was too busy enjoying myself, enjoying my birthday. So, but some of the things I just wanted to talk about is just some of my summer travels that I did. You guys know I went to Jamaica. I've been getting a ton of views on my Jamaica videos that I've uploaded because I've uploaded so many. I think I'm at the end of everything that I had to upload from Jamaica, actually. So a lot of people asked me what that experience was like. You know, when I went in June, you did have to have that negative COVID test before you went to Jamaica. And a lot of people were asking me where I got my COVID test at. I don't know if I mentioned that in my video I did, besides my vlog, but I did go to CVS here in the United States. And CVS, they did do the COVID test. I didn't have to pay anything. And that COVID test was sufficient to be able to go to Jamaica. So if you're trying to wonder what COVID test might be good for traveling out of the country or out of state, the one at CVS pretty much was fine. The airport, they accepted it as well as when I got to Jamaica, they accepted that form of a COVID test. At the resorts in Jamaica, they were doing the COVID test for you for free while you were there on site. As well as now, a lot of the resorts are still offering free COVID testing as of right now. So if you're thinking about traveling and you're thinking about do you have to pay for those COVID tests when you go to an all-inclusive resort, most of them are still offering free COVID testing to travelers. Um, Again, I got vlogs. I got a few vlogs on here from Jamaica, a few walking tours from Jamaica. We actually had a really good time, even with some of the COVID restrictions that were in place. And I talked about that in one of my videos when I mentioned like what it was like traveling to Jamaica during the COVID 19. So we did have to wear masks when you interacted with the staff there at the resort in Jamaica. Jamaica did have curfews different days, but the resort was really good at letting us know what the curfews were while we were staying at the resort. But the good thing is, while you're on the resort, even though the country might have had curfews, while you were at the resort, you were still free to move around. And because there were three sister properties together, we were free to walk from each property, even when the curfews were in effect. And guess what? They'll even let you walk off the property if you want to, and deal with the police yourself and get caught out there. But a person like me, I wasn't trying to leave off that resort when the curfews were in effect. Um, Also went to Orlando back in June too. I had a really good time there. I still have so much footage, you guys, that I got to upload from Orlando. You know, I went to Animal Kingdom. Oh my God, Animal Kingdom. I kind of got talked into going there because I really only had my mind set on going to one park. I was with a large group and they had three parks they were going to. I only had my mind set on going to one. I eventually ended up going to two, and the one I was going to is Universal Studios, and then I ended up going to Animal Kingdom, and I'm so glad that I actually went there. Animal Kingdom is really nice. I would recommend you guys, if you ever in the Orlando area, go check out Animal Kingdom. I know you might be thinking, oh, it's just boring, just animals. No, your kids will like it. Even if you're an adult, you will like it. They had the Lion King show there. They had the Avatar ride. I mean, the Avatar ride is the best ride with a screen. I don't know if it's considered 3D or 4D, but it's just that Avatar ride is just the images just blow you away. It's almost like one of those virtual reality rides, but it's like you're right there at the screen and it just looks so real. It's like you right there in the movie. If you at Animal Kingdom, make sure you hit up that Avatar ride. That's the best ride there, hands down, the Avatar ride. But I have to get that footage up on my channel soon from the Animal Kingdom, and I'll be doing some informational videos talking about the Animal Kingdom to help you on your visits as you're planning to go there and thinking about going there. So look for that stuff too. I've also put a vlog on my channel from Gatorland, you know. That's also another good attraction to go to if you're in the Orlando area. Help you to learn about some of the reptiles here in the country. Um, Trying to think what else. Orlando, we went to Universal Studios as well. I'll have videos coming from there. Had a really good time at Universal Studios. I hadn't been to Universal Studios since the early 2000s, so it was a shock to me because I went in there thinking, oh, I'm going to see going to ride Back to the Future. I'm going to ride Jaws. What else was I looking for? I'm going to ride the King Kong ride, the subway ride. I was asking people there. I cannot remember the name, but I know there was a subway ride that used to be at Universal. If you guys know it, let me know and leave it in the comments down below. But there used to be a ride there where it was like you were inside of an earthquake, and you would ride the little subway car, and all of a sudden fire would start coming down, the car would start shaking, the ceiling would start falling down, water would start rushing towards it. Guess what? If you like me and you haven't been to Universal Studios in a long time, that ride ain't there no more. Oh, I was also looking for ET. ET isn't there anymore. So yeah, it was a little sad not having those rides there, but I did ride on. I want to say they had a Transformers ride. That was a pretty good ride. Um, I did The Simpsons. That was pretty good. That's now in the place of where Back to Future used to be. I'm trying to think what other good rides I did at Universal Studios. The wait times for some of the stuff, it wasn't long, and then for a few things the wait times were like extremely long. Like the Simpsons ride, we had to wait a long time to ride on that ride. um Trying to think, but once I upload that vlog, you'll get to see some of the stuff we did down there at Universal Studios. We also went to International Drive while we were there in Orlando, so I have some vlogs and footage that I'll be uploading soon as well. Also, I know I had started out doing like family reunion Fridays. I actually this year my family reunion was actually able to take place. It hadn't taken place since 2019 when me and my family here in Milwaukee hosted it, but this year in July it was actually in Kansas City, Missouri, and we had 3 days of events. Yes, during the pandemic, our family was able to come together from all over the country um, for a 3 day event in Kansas City, Missouri. That was my, well, not my first time being in Kansas City, but my first time kind of staying there a few days and getting to go out and try food and things like that. So I'll have some vlogs and things coming up and reviews of restaurants coming up on my channel soon from there. Actually, I got a lot of content. I was traveling a lot this summer, or even if I didn't take that many trips, the places I went, I stayed kind of a long time. So, and then I was in Miami last month for the end of July and the beginning of August for the Cruise Line International um, Conference. You guys know I'm a travel agent, so I got to go where the cruises are and go to those type of conferences to stay up on all the knowledge and all the upcoming ships and things that are coming out. So I will have some footage from my Miami trip posted soon too on my channel. Well, it's going to be coming out between the next 2 months because I got so much content to share with you guys from all the trips I've taken. Also, just wanted to come and give a brief update about Carnival Cruise Line. As you know, it's one thing, even as a travel advisor, travel agent, to stay up to date on the cruise ships. And I always wonder, like, and people always ask them that too, the travel agents, when we're in these trainings and going to these conferences and we see the heads of like Carnival and Royal Caribbean and Norwegian Cruise Line, like, why don't the ships just stay in one place? But they're always switching those ships around, moving them around to where we can't keep up with where a ship is and where it's going unless we're looking online or getting an update and reading our updates. So right now, Carnival is operating about 8 ships since they've started back operation during the pandemic, and they're looking at restarting additional ships in November and December of this year. So they plan on starting, a few more ships to roll out, even new sailings to start this month and next month. So just something to think about is that the Carnival Valor will be join the Carnival Glory down in New Orleans, and they will be both doing 4 and 5 night sailing cruises starting November 1st. Now, Carnival did just put this information out, I think today, but we know the hurricane just happened down there in New Orleans, so I'm not sure if this will push back their start dates for sailing again or what that will look like. But today they did announce that November 1st, the Carnival Valor will be down in New Orleans and the Carnival Glory, and they both will be doing 4 and 5 night sailings out of New Orleans. And I want to let you guys know, if you've never taken a cruise out of New Orleans, be ready, be prepared, because when you cruise out of New Orleans, them folks coming from New Orleans and all down in that area, they are ready to party. I think we did a cruise either in 2016 or 2017 out of New Orleans on the Carnival Dream, and we did it around my birthday, Halloween time, and that trip was lit. It was just nice. Everybody on the ship was nice. In Carnival, they always have the fun ships, lots of activities, but on that Carnival Dream leaving out of New Orleans, I mean, it was just off the chain. I mean, they took Halloween to a whole nother level. It was just so many amazing costumes. The parties were nice. The kids' camps were nice. It was just really nice cruising out of New Orleans. I want to cruise out of New Orleans again just because of such a good time that we had with all the people that were on that cruise ship. The Carnival Legend will restart November 14th, and it's going to be starting out of Baltimore, and it's going to replace the Carnival Pride, which is going to restart guest operation in from Baltimore September 12th, and then it's going to move to its home port of Tampa. So the Carnival Pride will start selling out of Baltimore September 7th, but eventually it is going to move down to Tampa on November 14th. And the Carnival Legend will be up there taking its place November 14th in Baltimore. So that's another ship change that's happening there. The Carnival Radiance will have a new maiden voyage date of December 13th out of Long Beach. I've never cruised out of Long Beach. I would like to go on one of those cruises out of Long Beach in the future, off the West Coast, LA area. And then the Carnival Conquest will restart from Miami October 8th. And well, their original date, I believe, was October 8th, but it's been rescheduled to December 6th. So the Carnival Conquest out of Miami was originally scheduled to start selling October 8th, but now they're pushing that back to December 13th. And I'm in a lot of different travel agent groups, and some travel agents were posting screenshots today of all the Carnival ships or cruises that have been like canceled and pushed back. And the Carnival Conquest was one that got pushed back. And I'll let you guys know the Carnival Conquest is actually one of my favorite Carnival ships. We did a family cruise on there. And I want to say there was between 20 to 25 of us that went on that cruise. It might have even been between 25 to 30, but we had a good time on that ship. I mean, and that would have probably been maybe 2015, somewhere back then, 2014, 2015. We all went on the Carnival Conquest cruise, and that's cruise ship. I just like the whole setup of that cruise, and I think my mind kind of got stuck with the setup of the Carnival Conquest. So when I have gone on other Carnival cruise ships, I wanted them all to be like how the Conquest was set up, because it's a really nice ship. It's kind of older now, but it's still pretty nice in my books. Then the Carnival Sensation was set to start October 21st from Mobile, and that has been pushed back till January of 2022. So that's another ship that has been moved back. And so Carnival, they do plan to have 15 ships sailing from 7 different home ports, hopefully by December, going into early January. So they're trying to slowly keep some of their safety protocols in place, but they plan to have at least 15 ships sailing by the end of this year, going into early next year. November and December cruisers will need to present both a vaccination and a negative COVID test at check-in. So I'm not sure. What do you guys think about that? Because now a lot of cruise lines are getting to a place where they're only going to be allowing vaccinated passengers on. And then now they're taking it up a step for people that'll be cruising with Carnival in November and December. Now you'll have to have a negative COVID test before you cruise on a ship with Carnival. And then that means if you're unvaccinated, it's going to be looking very, slim for you to be able to get on a Carnival cruise ship. And they did say only a small number of capacity restricted exemptions will be granted for children under 12 and other guests who cannot be vaccinated. So I'm sure that number of passengers that they're going to allow on there that are not vaccinated is going to decrease tremendously from where it is now, because now Carnival is allowing unvaccinated guests on, but they're not allowed in all the public areas on the ship. They're not allowed at certain events on the ship. They have to do sometimes daily testing or testing every other day for COVID, or have to go down and get their temperatures checked daily. So there is a lot that people have to do if you go on a cruise unvaccinated. And even if a person does test positive for COVID-19, you have to go into quarantine, and the people that you've been in contact with or that you're cruising with are subject to going into quarantine. So something just to think about as we move forward in the upcoming months. And they're also working to set up mobile pre-cruise rapid testing at all of their home ports. So that's one way Carnival's trying to help people out, because maybe the government now is saying 2 days before your cruise leaves, once this new stuff rolls out, you have to have a negative COVID test. So Carnival is saying they would feel better if they could just put the rapid testing stations right there at the cruise terminal. So when you're getting ready to go on your cruise, you're already vaccinated. Hopefully, your test comes back negative and you can get the test done right there at the cruise terminal, which I think that should be pretty good, to have. Trying to think what else we wanted to talk about. So I think that was some of the stuff I wanted to talk about. I also want to let you guys know that this week I will make it to do 2 lives at least, because Saturday morning I do have a live schedule where I'll be coming on talking with a guest. I know I've shared on my channel before that I was in a documentary that was filmed maybe 2 years ago. It's called Growing Up Milwaukee. It's now streaming on HBO Max. And I have a guest that's going to come and talk with me about the experience of the documentary, talk about life growing up in Milwaukee, and it's a person that was a part of that film as well. So we'll be here talking live with you guys about that experience. So just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out, I see Miss Cinnamon Spice said that she loved the vlogs from Las Vegas. Let me put that up there. So if you guys haven't checked out Miss Cinnamon Spice's channel, go ahead, check her channel out. That's my family. That's my cousin. She's in a few of my vlogs. She's giving me a shout out, maybe in a few, 1 or 2 videos on her channel. So go ahead, check her out. But she said that she loved that vlog from Vegas. Okay, yeah, she said she loved the vlog from Vegas. I'm thinking she's talking about Mama Tracy's surprise birthday vlog. So I won't stay on too much longer, you guys. I see Miss Cinnamon Spice was the only one that stayed in, possibly, or maybe someone else is out there that didn't say hi. But until this Saturday, I'll be back on Saturday with another live, and each week I'll come on doing some type of live here on YouTube. So thank you guys for watching this live. If you're watching it in the replay, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell, so that way you can be notified the next time I'm doing a live. Also, there's a new feature on YouTube on at least on all of my videos, because I do give out a lot of helpful information. There's this thing down there under, it's above the like buttons, I believe, but you can scroll across there and it has this heart and it's like a super thanks. So if ever any of my videos you feel they helpful, you want to support the channel, you can hit that super thanks button and it'll, give like a monetary amount that you can give to the channel. No pressure, no pressure, but sometimes people may feel led to give. And if you're one of those people, feel led to give, that heart button is down there for the super thanks. And I think it's like starts with increments of $2, 5, 10, and it might go to 50. So just something to let you guys know. You might not know that if you're not a YouTube creator, that all those new buttons are being added to just all the videos that are out there for some YouTubers. And I have it. So hey, thought I'd let you guys know. And anytime I'm doing a YouTube live, there's also the options of super chats too if you want to help support the channel. But again, hope you guys have a good night, good day, depending on when you're watching this. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.